I got
Alright.
one Nutella sandwich. I'm gonna sound like a badass, bro.
Alright. I'm gonna hit the intro here. I stink at making intros. Just be like, what is up, guys? This is one of the episodes for Alan Wake, the third one, I believe. This is gonna be a special occasion here. We got an extra fan club member in the chat right now.
The one and the only, bro. Borderlands 3.
The one and the only, bro. Borderlands 3 in the flesh right here. He's gonna be joining us for this episode, so we'll see how that goes. And he's got a fat sandwich, being fat in the chat.
Previously on Alan Wake, I came to Bright Falls with my wife, Alice.
Thank you for coming here with me. I thought maybe you could write here.
I don't want to hear it. God damn it, Alice. Now, she's missing. Alice? Alice?
She died. Look at this good swimmer.
I woke up
Oh my
behind
God.
the wheel of a crashed car. I'm missing a week. I was attacked by shadowy men straight from a nightmare. The
This is like
sheriff
Silent
told me the
Hill.
lake Alice and I had stayed at.
I think the audio is actually a little bit too quiet. Okay, there we go.
But the cabin had disappeared.
The cabin in the woods.
The cabin on the island. Wait, what? Okay, we hit the flashback.
I remember doing this on DVD.
Yeah, this is my favorite DBD moment right here. When you get the
Grabbing
groceries.
groceries.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie. How was it?
Worst weather I've ever seen.
Out of my way.
You should put some
Thermos.
coffee on. It'll warm you up. Hey, handsome. This is gonna be a long night, but these shots are turning out great.
I guess you're gonna need that coffee then.
Oh, he
I'll go put
switched
it on.
clothes. I just realized. Or he took off the jacket. It's right here. Beautiful.
That's like his main fit right there. That's how you know he's awake.
That's the only fit that I know.
How you know he woke up.
The wake up fit. Alright.
Coffee's on.
Interactive gaming.
Thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow.
He's like me in real life. Look at the coffee machine for a minute. Somebody asked me to like turn it on. And I just like touch it. And not knowing what to do.
That's it. That's all. Oh! It's all
found
the
the
wake
story.
up books right here.
Oh, I thought Alan Wake was the book. Why was the name like the author's
Bigger
name
than
so
the
big?
title.
Yeah. Usually like the title is bigger than like the author.
An Alex Casey thriller. I think it's not his book actually.
This looks like GTA LA. It's actually where I
Oh,
live.
hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform
looking
all
at?
sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
The room I was already in.
Oh,
I completely missed
These look
dialogue.
really
to be
good.
honest.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets
it was
his
an
hands on
innuendo.
them, which, by the way, will happen over my dead body.
We'll have to
The
check this
last
out in
time was
post.
the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called.
His wife
Alan?
is scared of the dark, by the way.
Alan, please check the fuse box.
what was that,
I'm
bro?
right here. I'm on it, honey.
See,
Please hurry!
it feels like that one time where I had a blackout for 10 hours. It was actually the worst experience ever.
Honey, it's a power
'Cause-
outage. I've got the flashlight.
Hi,
I
Okay.
low-key had
Okay.
nothing to do.
I'm
And
sorry.
my neighbors were playing beer
just-
pong.
It just really
In the
scared me.
dark.
Don't worry. We'll just break
Outside.
out the candles.
It was like they were just having a good
No,
time, and I was
it's
just watching them in the window,
stupid.
like
It's
that one
just-
Squidward image.
Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah.
The
If I
clicker.
ever got scared of the dark,
The
I could
liquor?
just flip the switch and
Alright,
magic
bro.
light would scare the monsters away.
Resident Evil 2.
Sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you too.
Yeah, nice story, writer
What?
boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks
Damn.
for this.
I wish I had a wife.
Okay. You gotta get yourself a clicker. Just like that.
I
That
looped
was
the liquor.
That was the whole sequence, bro.
Any nausea, disorientation, anything like
Mr.
that?
Wake.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
It's Mr. Up right there.
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
He has a concussion.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms,
Did you hear
should
me
come see
chewing?
me. I'll let you get on with it then.
I don't
Sarah,
think so.
Sheriff Breaker is
Thank
waiting
God.
for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Last episode, we killed a guy named Carl Stuckey. He was a local small town hero. Now he's dead at the hands of Wake Up.
Don't worry.
I'm
Just like
sorry you had to
scribble
cut
knots,
your morning
we'll
fishing
write
short
a new
for
one.
this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she? Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming
It's a
from an
real
old
fish,
fisherman
bro.
like me. But she's right up there.
It's
Now,
like that
she's
fish
a
in
largemouth
Borderlands.
bass, which is what you're after.
I
if you
was
prefer
thinking of.
lure.
That looks like a
Now, if
smallmouth
you are
bass
either
in
trout or
Stardew.
salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Contradicting what that guy
you
just
a
said.
fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh, doesn't really matter.
I hate this
suppose.
guy.
But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
Tired of the fish,
I'll
man.
take your word for it, Doc.
A shark eats him in the lake. That's what happens to that guy when he's fishing one of these days.
Have you seen this man? Knack for
Are
winning
these-
contests.
Are these real people? Like, developers?
He's gotta be like developers.
Can I see the cat though?
The what?
There's a cat.
They don't let you see the cat. They
I
don't
don't
care
they
enough
let you see
about the
the
cat.
homie. Man.
That's as close as we're getting.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk.
How did
The
she just
battery was
know?
dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are
No.
already on it.
She
now,
was looking
can
for
you tell me what
her out the
happened?
window.
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stuckey's gas station?
I
That's
wanted
the
to tell
guy.
her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this.
This is a very important unknown caller.
Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife.
Who is this?
What?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight.
He's trying to make
Don't
love
do
to
nothing
me at
stupid,
midnight.
For watching you.
No, you gotta get out of there.
I gotta call the cops.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
Night is freak time.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor.
Also, that sounded
Just
like
don't mind Walter in there.
an
He's one of our
AI-generated
regulars.
Alice.
I thought he quit drinking.
Dude,
for
it's that,
good.
like, whenever, like,
No such luck.
it's like that Resident Evil 7 thing. That's definitely fake wife right there.
He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
I keep dropping other games, like, references. All I'm good for.
There's so much going on.
I don't want to be alone in here. Hey!
This guy needs some lights.
The deputies, they don't understand. They won't. Thank you.
I got you, man.
Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy.
Isn't that the guy that we're missing?
Anybody tell you different? You know, I shouldn't even
I forgot what
be
they said his
here.
name was.
The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up, but I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
Alright. Enough of that guy.
The early morning light hurt
all
my
the
eyes and made my
collectibles.
head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
To the fence on the left. There it is. I see manuscript. But we need this thermos. I knew it was
Why
here.
is there a thermos in the middle of nowhere?
The last episode was crazy, bro. They were hiding in the woods.
That has to be the most familiar sounding guy I've ever heard.
Just one more item before I go.
I'm trying to think.
Busy night for the sheriff's department. We've had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street.
Alright.
Deputies
It could be
Got
snapped.
shots fired in this small town? Ain't no way.
Are we in Canada?
We are in Canada. Oh, I forgot I could jump. He's got hops.
He does got ops.
He's got insane air control too.
No
how he
middle-aged
does it.
man can be doing this.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the
Boom! Oh my!
There was something floating in an abandoned car.
He's got legs of steel, bruh.
Alice's driver's license
Even
had been
DVD killers
placed on the
can't do
front
that.
seat. The caller meant business.
Don't drop a pallet on Alan Wake, you'll just kick that shit straight down.
Barry?
Just the half a second break animation.
I've been trying to reach you for a week, you and Alice. I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry Allen made it.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go.
Just hangs up
I
on him.
needed to get to Elderwood
Messed
National
up.
Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
That was the whole thing.
Does he have a gun on him?
He did. I think they confiscated all of my valuables.
This guy's really sad now.
A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
That's crazy Wake right there.
Marvelous.
Thought he was always crazy.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused.
Why does this guy's arm like feel fake and stiff?
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
Am I tweaking?
I'd like to leave.
The guy with the cardigan.
Well, we still need
Yeah.
to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like
Oh,
to invite you to
I
stay
know
at
that guy.
Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place.
Holy shit!
Take it easy.
Right in front of cops?
That's the
Who's
man.
this goof?
Get your hands off of my client.
That's Barry Allen.
I'm Barry
Allen.
his agent.
Dressed
If you
like
have
America.
business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
That guy's
Get me
like
outta
evil.
here.
Evil man?
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
How famous is the Wake Up Man?
I had to talk to someone.
Very.
I told Barry everything. He thought I was
Awesome.
certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Oh no.
Wake! Barry, you found him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
That's his #1 fan.
Obsessed young woman?
Yes. Also, who is Max? I don't remember this guy.
What an airhead.
The dog
Jeez,
from that one
Mr.
movie.
Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
I need me a gun and a flashlight ASAP.
This place does look like Canada. I remember being here.
When did you go to Canada?
I missed it. I was there just like yesterday.
See, this is in Colombia. It's the middle of Canada. Or something like that.
Yeah, I remember renting a cabin there too.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Barry Allen
You
doesn't
shot a
believe me.
guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? Are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that? Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction with reality, you're buying yourself a ticket to the funny
The
farm.
thermos.
Wait here.
The funny part. There's 100 of those bad boys.
Back in Canada, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the funny
Everywhere
farm.
you see. It's 100 funny farms in Canada.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but...
Alright, let me see his hairline.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the
Okay,
registration
he's
form
good, he's
from
good.
the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Holy crap,
Got
the
5 more
trapper's
years.
been here.
Crazy
Oh
poach.
my
Get outta
god.
here.
Max here got his foot caught in a trap. They're illegal to use here. Hell, you're
damn.
not supposed to hunt within the park at all. But that doesn't stop some
The
lowlifes.
trap got Max,
Seriously,
bro.
Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster. You gotta talk to the cops.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No, this whole thing. Listen, you hit your head. I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds. If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
Right. I gotta talk to this guy.
I think this is the
There
form
you
you
go,
wanted.
Max.
Put it right next to the
And
dog's
here are
head.
the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
And he's got a little bit of toilet
Sure.
paper on the right of him
It's
too.
at the end of the nature trail. Just follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk. Nice spot, too.
I can't believe the dog got trapped, bro.
Happens to the best of us.
Al, you're asking me
Happened
to
to me
believe
once.
that
Like this. Oh my god!
you shot a dude who went into thin air.
This guy's head's about to
who was
fall off.
bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him. You hear that from people who end
That's
up spending
like-
time in padded rooms,
Oh my god.
strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long
Stop
tangled
doing that!
sleeves, and eating a healthy diet
Maybe,
of pills.
maybe stand to the right of him. Yeah,
Al,
that's better.
You make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic. You gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al,
That's the
come
thing women
on.
have.
I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
Well, thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here,
Wait,
bestseller.
we're supposed to be walking.
What would you think if it was me? There's no
Oh.
way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
Maybe that's why his head's moving weird. He's like meant to be like walking right now.
I don't know if I cut off dialogue or not.
Crazy talk, Al. Al.
Nah, he's still going.
We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her.
This is not a
I'm about to
goddamn
cause a
debate,
fire.
Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
The guys in like armor and swords.
It's about to call him out. Oh, I got a gun. Do I? No, I don't.
Oh, you're just holding a flashlight like a gun.
Or it'll be delivery all over again.
Bless you.
This is the update we need in DBD. That's how you're gonna get focused flashlight saves right here. Dude, look at that. The light tightens.
Yeah, that's the flashlight aim ability. More batteries, more coffee.
It's like you're wasting flashlight battery to me.
Regenerates somehow, very slowly. But the batteries are for like, I don't know, when I leave him in the dark, bro, he'll die. He doesn't have a flashlight, and I don't have a gun, so I don't know what I'm gonna do.
You can't even tell me this does not look like Canada, not even a little bit.
I gotta check out over here. Yep.
Why is there a thermos everywhere?
Every single place where you least expect it.
Can you jump in the well?
I did jump off the map a couple times last time. Holy shit!
You know the image of the well in that case? I'm just thinking about that right now. It's just a well in the case. It just says well in that case.
Oh. I know that one.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with your spirit every step of the way.
Oh, I do have a gun.
See? Wait, what? Oh, shoot.
It just spawned in my hand, I guess.
See, I don't know what Barry's so skeptical about, like, things, like, despawning and spawning. Look at that. You got a gun now.
Manuscript. Those manuscripts are the manuscripts of the story that Alan Wake
and it
wrote
wouldn't be any use
while
to
he
me
was
in the
going
forest.
crazy.
So he wrote a script of his wife getting kidnapped.
Thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Is this the part where he wrote himself into DBD?
That's after Alan Wake 2, buddy. We haven't got there yet. Spoilers, actually.
Let
me loot this cabin.
Audio jungle.
Jungle beats.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised,
gosh,
our
these are
very
everywhere.
own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio.
Yeah, no, I don't think we care about that, Dr. Nelson.
Kinda do.
You'll make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
This is the night show host.
I hate old people laughs. You could always just feel the dust coming out of their mouths, bro.
It's actually evil to say.
Is it really?
Yes. That's gonna be us in like 3 years.
Don't worry. I will never hit the age of 20.
Oh, there's lights.
Dude, I heard footsteps. I promise you I just heard footsteps.
That's what I'm saying.
Focus the flashlight somewhere. You might find him. He's invisible. Does it make like a flamethrower noise? Listen to that.
It's flame lights. Okay, hold on.
Heat vision. I'll eradicate it with my sulfur vision. What the heck?
Whoa. What's going on?
You jumped a little too hard, bro.
Earthquake. I feel like you can jump on this, but I don't have the right angles.
We'll get banned just like Fortnite.
It's old tech right there. Fly hacking in Alan Wake.
Dude, I used to be so afraid of getting banned, like by the swings in Fortnite.
But you still
Just
went on them anyways.
I didn't go on them. Literally going by any swing in the entire game had me freaking out because of that one swing.
I was thinking more so like the GTA 4 swing where you put your car into it and it flies you away. To the love spot.
I couldn't even see it.
Do gotta search for some anything though. Boom!
There's no thermos in this house. Oh my god, I thought that was a tarantula for a second. Those were just birds. Flying tarantulas.
Crows right there. Oh, these are good.
The Ring? Or the Twilight Zone?
Shh. It's Night Springs.
Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh?
It's got the melee build equipped.
Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What?
You gotta shoot.
What?
What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
Did the Mario Judah?
He's got like... He's hypnotizing the cops.
He's hypnotizing the TV, bruh. And that was the whole episode.
That was an awesome episode.